Hello there, welcome back to, well, France and better than Napoleon. Last time we left off just before we were about to make peace with Austria here. Austria remains to siege Pressburg, because we do want to, well, create a belt in which Austria will be split in two, because I'm a bastard. And that's kind of what I want to do here. Unfortunately, I can't actually afford that. So this will be what we'll be going for. It will give me a ton of aggressive expansion. We could get a coalition here for the first time in this game. But I'm pretty sure we'll be fine, because we will be releasing these guys basically just right after. Provided I can, of course. I should be able to. But anyways, we will also be going ahead and making peace with Lucca. The goal will be to hand as much of this over to Genoa as possible. So let's just see here just how much we can hand over to Genoa and what the potential cost will be for us. It will probably be very costly and potentially trigger at least one or two, well, if not one, just two coalitions. So this is what we can actually hand over, and of course we will hand it over. We do want Genoa to grow. And the aggressive expansion here could actually trigger a coalition concerning the entire world, or entirety of Europe. So we're being a little bit aggressive here now, but I think we will be fine even so. We can just feed the Croatian Hungarian provinces back to Austria here. And we are still allied with Bohemia. So I think we'll be able to... well, if we have to, worst case scenario, I'll just have to focus on expansion in well, Russia, and that way we can survive most likely this potential onslaught that will be happening for my heinous actions here of expansion. But we will be creating Croatia, and we will be creating Hungary. Now I'm a little bit concerned here, just how many cores do you still have? Most of them? Yeah. Croatia only have one more core, but we'll feed them the remains of Bosnia, and probably Dalmatia and Istria too, since they are no part of the Holy Roman Empire. They actually are part of the Empire. Austria's actually added them, so, well. Should not be too much of a problem then. But we'll see how things pan out in terms of potential coalition. 86 aggressive expansion with Bavaria here, so let's just see here if the coalition actually happened. And also, while we're on the theme of what we should be doing in the future now, we're fabricating claims, or fabricate claims, yes, on Lincoln, Oxfordshire and Derby again to wage a war on England. Their alliance in Scandinavia is Friese, Gelderland and Utrecht. I might want to wait in that case, but I kind of need to just take out their colonies as soon as possible before they become a problem. That's basically my thoughts behind this, so we'll probably attack them very, very quickly. In terms of Genoa, we will have to, of course, protect them, help them out here, because there's a lot of unrest in these provinces that we took for them. And, of course, that is mostly my fault, so we'll have to own up to that. But also, of course, the fact that the provinces that I took are all highly developed, that is kind of also the reason why it became so expensive to take them. Poland, do you still want trade power from me? No, I do not accept you stealing my trade power, Poland. They actually have minus 20 aggressive expansion to me. So yeah, Europe could actually become a boiling, well, crouton here, if you will. So we'll have to play a little bit careful now, probably a little bit peaceful. At least for a tiny bit. I do have Bohemia, I do have Poland. So if push comes to shove, I'm definitely very much suited to deal with this, of course. We have Poland, Bohemia, Genoa, Hungary, Croatia. So we should be able to beat them. And again, most likely I'll end up in another war with Austria, where they will most likely lose most of their holdings in terms of Croatia and Hungary. And after that, there won't be no threat anymore. Why should I transfer trade power to you? Can you please explain this to me, please? Succession war between France and Lithuania. It would be hilarious though if the Polish king actually died. That would put us in a hilarious, interesting situation. In terms of rulership here, as you can see, we have Hungary, Bohemia, and Austria. So we can still get into positions here. Scandinavia being a rival is just self-explanatory. And of course, it's going to be very interesting to see what we do with Lucca and the Pope. But for the time being, we don't really have any plans. And I think I'm just going to sit back and watch. We have some claims to fabricate on England, and once those claims have been fabricated, then we can start making some more aggressive moves. We're going to go ahead and do a couple of tech upgrades. For starters, we're going to upgrade the military tech here to level 19, Gustavian Infantry. Military tanks for 0.50, Reformed Tertia, Gustavian Infantry, and Highlands Infantry, as well as the Star Fort. And next one is not going to be, it's going to be pretty important too, but we can wait with that one. We're going to take the Merchantman, level 17, and maximum range increased by 50, train range by 20, enable Merchantman transport, and I can now build trade depots, which is, well, beneficial. Let's just go ahead and improve our troops right away. I am going to, as I said here, fabricate the claims I need on England. And most importantly, I should probably also focus on moving the troops that I'm going to be needing for this war over to England. That should probably be higher up on my list than it is right now. But with that said, we're going to call back our guy in Poland. We're going to stop the relation improvement, because I need to fabricate claims on Norway too. I want them out of the ballet. So we're going to fabricate claims. It's mostly just to take them down before Scandinavia makes a move on them, which would of course be, well, very bad. I'm also very tempted to just get rid of this navy in its entirety and build a new one, which would probably be kind of helpful, to be perfectly honest, but we'll have to see what we do there. But at the moment, we will be moving these guys back to pick up the other 12,000 man army, and then we'll most likely declare on England. To be perfectly honest, this claim runs out in 42, and then I have the 2 claims that I want, and then I can just take the other provinces as need be. So again, it should not be that much of a problem to just take them out, the English that is, right away now, as soon as the claims are done. So I'll wait for the claim on England and Norway to be completed, and then we'll go ahead and declare war on England. Then we'll fabricate the second claim on Norway. The second claim that I already have runs out in 36. So we'll go ahead and fabricate those 2 claims, and then we'll move from there. I'll be moving these guys to Norway to prepare for that war. But to be perfectly frank, in terms of troop numbers, we can probably very, very soon create another 24,000 man army. That will put us definitely in the driver's seat. But to be perfectly honest here, in terms of getting Wien, we're basically right next to it. We can get it anytime we want. I will just focus on eating basically Hungary and Croatia first, and then we can, well, jump down on Wien later, which should not be a problem at all. The main concern is, of course, the fact that England is out with Scandinavia, among other things. So a war might not actually be the best thing right now. Kind of removing or getting trade power from Carib. So we'll have to see again how we want to deal with England and of course Scandinavia. I think we might actually go for white piecing Scandinavia here, or actually waiting and then calling them in as a co-belligerent. That is actually very likely at this point, to call them in as co-belligerent. So we'll have to see just how we again want to handle this. And I might actually go ahead and upgrade my navy too, for that matter. But I think I can also go ahead in terms of money making here and just create another 24,000 man army that we can have in Scandinavia to prepare for this war. So we're going to most likely wait 3 more years before we declare, but it should still be very, very, very much okay to just go ahead and do this tiny bit of waiting before we declare war. I have no concerns in terms of our ability to win. So I'll just wait. We can allow a little bit of aggressive march to cool down. We could fabricate some more claims to Castile. We could basically put us in a position where we are completely prepared. And again, I would like to just eat up Castile, because right now the only thing they're doing is really improving their provinces, just making them even more expensive to core. And of course, this is a potential long-term problem by waiting. So I'll have to see what I want to do here, but I should probably also just wait in terms of admin points here, get national sovereignty, and then get adaptability before I make any more moves. And to be perfectly honest, I might do that. It's going to take quite a while in terms of admin points. So with that said, we're going to get an upgraded guy, so that I can get 13 a month, and that should make this possible within the next 5 or 6 years. Of course, I will still be waging war, so it'll probably take me about 12 or 15. But we'll have to see just how I want to handle this. I'll probably, as I said, be a little bit even still, aggressive in what I will be doing. But it's going to be a weird one for sure. Okay, I sent those guys to the wrong place. You guys, go and help. But anyways, as I said, we'll just have to see how we want to handle this. But I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Please comment, praise, criticism, anything you want to feel like. And we'll see what happens next time. Bye.